Alright, hey guys, Godzilla from Hell here, and I'm going to be bringing you a moveset for Giratina Origin. Now, the reason I'm doing this is apparently this guy is being tested for OU. Now, I never thought I'd see a monster with these kind of stats in OU, but apparently it works pretty well. So I figured I'd give you guys some movesets that I think would be fun to use or have pretty viable options. So the first one is more of a utility set using just his ridiculous bulk and his access to defog, making him one of the bulkiest defoggers you will ever find. So basically this set is going to have defog as its primary function, Dragon Tail so you can phase things out, Shadow Sneak to actually hit things, and Will-O-Wisp to, I don't want to say even out his defenses. His defenses are fucking amazing, especially with that 150 HP. So give the Will-O-Wisp to basically cripple physical attackers. You could go with Thunder Wave or Toxic. He does have access to both of those, which is amazing. Shadow Sneak is a good little move to kind of go off his respectable... That's a word, right? Respectable? Yeah, it sounds like... Whatever. It's a word now. His respectable base 120 attack, which almost hits 300 uninvested, which is quite nice. I mean, you're not going to be OHKOing everything, but nothing's really going to be OHKOing you too easily. So that's the utility set. The next set is kind of a setup set. Calm Mind, Shadow Ball, Draco Meteor, Aura Sphere. Those moves are very viable, and they're also quite interchangeable. He does have access to a lot of those nice 80 to 90 base damage special moves that have, like, you know, Aura Sphere, Dragon Pulse, Energy Ball, Dark Pulse, Earth Power. He gets a lot of those kind of moves, and those are always good options. I just did this one because I think this is good coverage. I think this is neutral coverage on everything. Don't quote me on that. I'm not entirely sure about Fairy. I don't know if Fairy resists fighting. I don't think it resists Ghost, so we're good on that. But yeah, this is pretty much neutral coverage, and the Calm Mind with lefties, he's going to be hitting really frigging hard after a couple of those. His defenses, you know, are really quite good, even without investment. So you could play around a little bit. If you wanted a bulkier one, you could take either all or some from his special attack and dump it, you know, 50% into his defense, 50% into his special defense, dump everything into his physical defense because you do have Calm Mind to boost your special defense. There's a lot of ways to play with this set. I just kept it with this because I want something scary. After a couple Calm Minds, your attack is going to be close to 1,000. You're going to be hitting really goddamn hard and taking those hits all day. The next set is, I don't know, it's just a fun little set I thought of. It sounds terrifying. Rest, Sleep, Talk, Calm Mind, Shadow Ball, Giratina with lefties. Imagine how hard this thing is going to be to kill. I don't think Ghost is... Actually, no. Ghost is completely... This set is completely walled by like a Chansey or a Blissey, so you would have to play around with that. What you can do is give him another move instead of Shadow Ball if you don't mind kind of going away from that stab. But I like the stab. Just, you know, it's kind of the fun set of this. If you clear away all their normal types, it's just gonna be really, really hard for them to kill you unless they have a really strong fairy attacker or ghost or dragon attacker. Gengar is in this tier, so you do have to be cautious of that. I would be shocked if Gengar could not do some serious damage to this guy, even with his massive bulk. So if you're worried about a Gengar doing anything to you, you could dump a little bit into your special defense to kind of give yourself a little bit of the edge right away, so you could do Shadow Ball shenanigans. Sorry, it's been a long day. Shadow Ball shenanigans to it, and, you know, just go from there after it's all cleared out. But with this one, you do want to watch out for the normal types. You could run a good, strong fighting type to balance this guy out. The last set is something I thought of just as I was getting ready to make this video. Imagine this motherfucker with an assault vest. Oh, that's horrible. That is terrifying. If you really wanted to be an asshole, you could dump a little bit into his special defense and just make him a wall. The Great Wall of Ooh. Basically, the moves, since you can't have any non-attacking moves, I went with a special attacker. I went with Draco Meteor, Shadow Ball, Aura Sphere, and Dragon Tail. Pretty standard. Man, English is not my good language today. Draco Meteor is the powerhouse move. It will probably get you some Okos. Shadow Ball is the stab move when you want to mess around with Pokemon. Aura Sphere for coverage against the dark types and the steel types. And Dragon Tail for phasing. So I recommend this one with a team of hazard users, or you could replace... I mean, this guy has a ridiculous moveset. You can replace Dragon Tail with almost anything. Ancient Power for some fun chances to boost your stats. He does have Charge Beam, which is awesome. If you could get him some Charge Beams up, that is going to be ridiculous. Earth Power is a great one. Energy Ball would be fun. What is it? Hyper Voice, always a good move. Outrage to catch them off guard. Psychic. What has he got? Shadow Force is a ridiculously strong attack. Shadow Sneak. Stone Edge. They don't have to be straight special attackers. You got Thunder, Thunderbolt. This guy has some really good, viable moves. You can go with Air Cutter just for the shit of it. But yeah, that's Giratina. I feel like he's gonna be. He might be too strong for OU, but I don't think so. The way the metagame's going now, there's just so many ridiculously strong Pokemon all over the place. I think he'll fit fairly well in OU, but I feel like he will be a threat. You will have to watch out for Giratina. So what do you guys think? Giratina, yay or nay in OU? I think he'll last, but he will be scary. So thanks for watching, and peace out till next time.